This video is going to be a review of how we graph on the coordinate plane. So, remember that to graph on the coordinate plane, you need to remember that coordinates are listed as x, y, or as run, jump. So, if we take point A, which is -4, 3, our first direction, -4, tells us that starting at the origin, we need to run -4 or backwards 4. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Our next direction, which is 3, tells me that we need to jump 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. Which tells me that point A is going to be right there. Our next coordinate that we're asked to graph is 1 1/2, -2. So I go back to the origin, and first I'm going to run 1 1/2. Well, here's 1, here's 1/2, or here's 2, so 1 1/2 has to be in the middle of here. So here is going to be 1/2. I know you can't see that, but that's okay. I'm just making a little mark so I can keep going. Then -2 means from that 1 1/2, we're going to fall 2. Which means point B is going to be right here. And you're probably noticing that point B is not on a line that goes vertically. It's not on an up and down line. And it's not on an up and down line because I had to run 1 1/2. So it's going to be in the middle there. Now, my next number, if I take point L, which is -3, 4, and I run -3, and then I jump 4, I'm going to notice that point L is right here. And this is why we make absolutely sure that we label our points, because otherwise A and L would be very confusing. Now, what I want to do with L, and you see a little dash there, it's called a prime symbol. What I want to do with L prime is I'm going to reflect it across the x-axis. So I'm going to use the x-axis, or the run axis, like a mirror. And that means that the x is going to stay the same. It will still be at -3 for running. But instead of being 4, +4 to jump up, it's going to be -4, which means it's going to fall 4. And this will be L prime. That shows me that this is the same as this one, except it's been shifted, it's been reflected. So what you're going to do, because I don't want you to have to draw an entire graph to solve this problem, especially not because it's going to be in the form that makes it awkward, is I want you to tell me where point K is. Where is, oh, that was supposed to be F. Sure. Where point F is. Where is this point? And then, what I want you to tell me is I want you to tell me how would point F move if it was reflected across the y-axis. What would change from point F to point F prime?